Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome back to Bourbon and Blunts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is, I don't know if it's going to be our first or second podcast of 2024. One of them will post, but we have two coming out of the can this week in 2024. So happy New Year if this is your first time tuning in. Really, really appreciate you. And it is shaping up, my friend, to be a wild New Year, I must say. You're going to the tech show in Vegas coming up next week.
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas, baby. You love the Vegas, boy. You love it.
The Vegas.
The Vegas. You love it.
The Vegas is cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with the Vegas.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
pricey. A little pricey. Get your shit lower, man.
Yeah. Agreed. And also, the news article for today, USA Boxing to allow trans women to compete against biological women. So we'll dive into that a little bit. You're all for it. You're pro trans women fighting against regular women. That's fine.
Did he just say that?
I don't listen.
He said that.
I don't disparage you. I don't necessarily agree with you, but we'll talk about it, okay? And we'll have our newer segment of a day in the life, and my man here is going to lay out his work life a little bit for you, so we'll dive into that a little bit. Other than that, my friend, you're gearing up for the CES show.
Fly out Sunday morning.
Are you bringing any tech products with you? What's the scope of that show? You get there. It's Thursday. Was it Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Right next
Tuesday,
week.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My bad. You're gonna get there. You go into the show. What do?
Walk.
You walk. All right. You're walking. What are you doing now?
Looking for.
What are you looking for?
Friends.
Okay.
Looking for companies that I've worked with.
All right.
Or companies that I want to work with.
All right.
And if I have worked with them in the past, I will go up to them and say hello, introduce myself.
Okay.
Just look for my contact, my personal contact, right? We all have personal contacts, so whoever I'm used to talking to over email,
Right.
I want to meet in person.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
So, like, hey, you gave me a pair of earbuds. I really liked it.
They'll know.
Oh, okay.
They'll read my tag and just be, most of them know. And if I want to work with the company, I'll just go introduce myself. But I also have some things scheduled that I need to be at.
Like what? If you don't mind me asking.
So a company wants me to come by their booth and shoot some footage.
Okay.
And I'm going to make one YouTube short and one TikTok video, and they're going to pay me for it.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I have another meeting. I have two other meetings, I believe. Two or maybe one or two. I didn't set up many because I don't want many.
Okay.
This year, I'm going more for fun
Okay.
than for work. I think next year might be a little different
All right.
because I'm going to hit YouTube hard this year. But anyway, so I have another, I think one or two meetings that I have set up. I have to check companies that I've worked with that want me to come by their booth and talk to me.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. And then, of course, after the show, there are a ton of parties held by these companies.
What time do they start?
So I have two booked for Wednesday night. There's one Monday night. I don't know if I'm going to go to it or not, though. But Wednesday night, I have two scheduled. So I have a party. All these are in like suites and shit in Vegas.
Wednesday
Wednesday
night.
night.
Weird stuff happening in these suites?
I mean, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I guess.
bro.
All right. Go ahead. Continue.
So Wednesday night, it's a suite from 5 to 9.
Right.
There's a big party, and then all YouTube creators and other creators are there,
Okay.
and media and shit like that with the companies that are hosting it.
Cool.
And so I got an invite to that, and then another invite that I got was for a party that starts same night, but at 9 o'clock at night. So from 5 to 9 we'll be at one party, and then from 9 to whenever we'll be at the next.
Yeah,
party.
I wouldn't be going to that second
Well,
party.
you're sleeping by 7.
Yeah. Well, I would go to the first party, and I would leave halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in bed by 7. Yeah.
I'd
I'm
be
not that dude.
No, I know you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not. Actually, yeah, you're right. I probably would be in bed by 7 because it's a 2-hour difference.
Yeah, I'm a night owl.
Yeah. You look it.
I'm a night
You
owl.
look like a vampire.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking drain you dry, bro.
You were just in Florida and you're fucking ghost white still.
It was 45 degrees, 50 degrees the whole time.
Was it really, dude?
The whole time. Literally the whole time.
You are like a ghost.
No, Florida's having a cold spurt just like we are.
Yeah, dude, you're so white, you're freaking see-through, man.
You got jokes. There was no sun in Florida. Like
It
I
was
think
that bad?
The hottest it was maybe 70.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's the best it was. The best.
All right, so what was the worst? During the day, what was the worst? 60s?
55, 60.
I'd still be shirtless.
Well, you're a tool. That's why you do that. Only tools walk around shirtless all the time.
In Florida?
Yeah, you're a tool.
All right. Well,
What, are you going to go shopping with your shirt off?
no, but I'm saying when I'm walking around on the beach.
Well, nobody's at the beach right now in Florida.
Why are you yelling at me?
Shut the fuck up!
God, you're so angry today.
Yes.
Damn.
Call me transparent. Fuck yourself, man.
Well, my friends, my friends who live down in Florida, they said it's been very cold down there.
It's been cool. It was. I mean, we were out. I played tennis and pickleball and like basketball and.
What do you
had
like
some fun.
better, tennis or pickleball?
The same shit.
You're not really that good at either one, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I'll whip your ass in both. In both. Just like basketball.
First
In
off,
both.
you did not whip my ass in basketball, Mr.
Who won?
fucking LeBron James.
Who won?
You won
Twice.
I don't argue that.
Pickleball and tennis. By the way, tennis, mad fun.
Tennis is fun.
Mad fun.
I think pickleball is way more fun, dude.
We played more tennis than pickleball, and they had courts there. They had like literally
Yeah.
courts. And pickleball was kind of fun, but tennis I enjoy. I'm going to share something.
Please do. I'm ready for it. You're coming out of the closet. My man, it's all right. I don't care.
There you go again.
I don't care.
There you go again.
I said I have plenty of gay friends, buddy. It doesn't matter to me. Go ahead.
I'm not gay.
All right, fine. What are you going to share with us?
No, I don't want to do it. No. So what I was going to share is I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So while I was playing tennis down in Florida, which, by the way, I think I played tennis like 5 times in my life. But growing up, I played ping pong a lot.
Oh, yeah,
I had a ping pong table growing up, like pretty good at ping pong.
Okay.
And you know how you slice a ball in ping pong?
Yeah.
So I tried to do that with a tennis racket. And I smashed my fucking nose. Do you see this,
Yes,
Mark?
I do.
Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
That's from a tennis racket. And not only that, it was so loud and so goddamn funny.
Wait, it made a noise smacking your face?
Oh my God, I thought I broke my nose. I hit it hard and direct. Like I went like this with the racket, like whoosh, trying to slice the damn tennis ball, not knowing. I'm thinking it's like ping pong, right?
Right.
The size of a racket.
yeah,
No, it's not.
Right.
It's not. It's not that size. And there's a long handle. So when I did it, I smashed my freaking nose.
Oh my God, man.
And I was playing with Tara.
Yeah.
And she was dying.
Couldn't
even help me. Couldn't even help me. That's how funny it was.
Was it bleeding?
Yes.
Yeah, I
It was bleeding.
That's
I thought I
funny.
broke it. And I initially, like, as soon as it happened, it was so loud. I was, like, in pain and laughing hysterically at the same time.
Oh, man.
I was like,
when you get hit in the nose, dude.
And then I instantly grab it, right? And then
Yeah.
I instantly feel the wet blood, right? So I grabbed it and I felt it. And then I looked at my hand and it was full of blood. And not full of blood, but there was blood. And I was like, fuck. Did I just break my goddamn nose? God damn it. Just trying to have fun. Just trying to slice a damn tennis ball.
Seems like every time you try to go have fun, you hurt yourself.
Just because I'm doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play ping pong on a
Right,
tennis
with the
court.
tennis- yeah.
But it was fine. Like
Right.
I took like I didn't do anything. We just kept playing.
Yeah.
It dried up like in a minute and just kept playing. It's still sore today.
It now that I saw it, I just thought you just scratched yourself.
No, it was
or
from a
whatnot.
tennis racket. Yep.
Smacking yourself in the
Smacked
face,
myself
dude.
in the face with
That's
a tennis
funny,
racket.
man.
Yep.
That's funny. Oh well. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good time, and I'm glad tennis is not for you. Obviously,
I was pretty good though.
I believe it. I'm not great at tennis.
I was shocked at my backhand.
Really.
Because the first 2 games, I kept hitting it, and I was like, "Fuck, goddamn backhand sucks." And then I got it.
Now the people you were playing with, were they any good?
I was told, yes, they're good,
Oh, right.
but I dominated.
Oh, okay.
Dominated.
So they must have been not that good.
Dominated.
Right. Because I'm not disparaging you. I don't think you're a great tennis player.
No,
Of course not,
In,
right?
In the grand scheme of things,
Right.
no.
Like you are a below average tennis player.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so am I.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
anytime somebody always says like,
So
"Oh, I'm
much
so
fun,
great," oh, it's a great time.
So much fun.
I'd much rather play pickleball though.
Yeah, we played pickleball after that, and they had pickleball courts
Yeah.
there, and which was cool. But we didn't know the rules. I didn't know the rules.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we were just like hitting the ball back and forth.
There's something called a kitchen.
Yeah, I don't
you
know
gotta
the rules.
stand, depending if you're playing doubles or singles, there's different rules. Yeah, there's a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
I didn't
rules
know
to
the
it,
rules.
but it's a good time. And as a matter of fact, they're taking out. I know around here, they're taking out a lot of tennis courts and putting in pickleball courts.
Yeah,
man.
there's leagues everywhere.
Dude,
I actually would love to join one.
I
You
kind of
want to
would.
be my partner?
I'd be your partner,
Let's
buddy.
do it.
I'm down.
Yo, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Let's find it.
I know where one's at.
Where? A league?
I don't know if it's a league, but I see people there all the time.
We should go. Let's play.
I would love to play.
Hell
Skylar
yeah.
likes to play too.
I'm down.
Um,
We'll call it Bourbon and Blunts. That'll be the team.
That would be the team name, Bourbon Blunts. All right, I'm down, buddy. Anyways, well, maybe pickleball will be our next athletic endeavor.
We'll film it.
We filmed the basketball game that we played, and
We gotta do that again.
Yeah, that was fun.
We gotta
I
do
always
that again.
like playing in basketball. It's a good time.
gotta do that
when we
again.
filmed it, what happened to the video? Because we were going to post
The
it.
audio.
The audio didn't work. That's right.
Didn't work at all.
Yeah, we did have a basketball game because he always talks shit on me all the time.
We could have, in hindsight, we could have like watched the video and did like voiceover.
Yeah, we could have commentated. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Oh no, actually no, there was no audio. There was no video. Remember, I had the camera set up, filming the whole thing.
Yeah,
And then I had like a phone.
yeah.
That was laid down, but the phone only captured. Remember when the kid came and we were playing with the kid?
Yeah.
The phone only captured that,
Okay.
and the audio and video on the camera didn't record anything.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Well, you beat me in basketball.
We should play again and actually record it though.
Well, we'll try again.
When it's nice out.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Anyways, let's switch gears and let's go into our day in the life of my man, Digital Slime.
All right, people, this is a day in the life of Digital Slime. We are in my print shop. We are walking back to the actual print shop. This here is a giant embroidery shop. These are the people that I rent my space from. As you can see how big this joint is. Tons and tons of embroidery. And that's outside where I play ball and wreck people. Then we go back to the back. And we're going into the print shop. It's gonna get loud back here. But as we go back, you can see this is where we rock. We got shirts coming down. We got music playing. This is the job we are working on. So a day in the life. We are printing shirts right now for Stonewall Bowling.
All right, everybody. Well, that was my man at his work of profession.
Yeah, it's my print shop. Just printing a job today,
Yeah,
or well, by the time this video drops, it'll be a few days old. But
yeah.
that's what I do as my daily.
On the reg.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? There's something about that seems kind of therapeutic. Because we don't, a lot of times, like when I would come to visit at the shop, yeah, you'd have your headphones in and you're just sitting there.
Kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, it
too.
does.
That's pretty good. That's the printing press going.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's mindless because I don't think it's mindless per se, but
No, you have to watch every shirt.
I could, because you got to make sure that they're on evenly, all that sort of
anything
stuff.
could throw it off. Be out of registration, not enough glue, like too much heat, could be
Right.
a number of shit.
Yeah, I got you. Well, but still, I think once you get it down,
For the most part, yeah, it can be boring as hell.
yeah.
Could be boring as hell. Like sometimes I want to blow my brains out.
I could imagine,
But
dude.
it wasn't always like that. I've been doing it for 24 years.
Right, it's
so
a little old at this point.
I can do it's second nature to me now.
Right.
But the first 10 years, I loved every part of it because it's like creativity and creating. And,
Yeah.
And every time I printed like a dope ass shirt, I was like, that was fun.
Yeah. All right,
Now, no,
hey, maybe somebody out there would want to buy it from you. Can
can't.
sell? No,
I
that's
re-
right.
I rent it all.
You rent it. I forgot you rent the space. You still sell the business though.
I could sell the business, but I do rent the space and the
Yeah.
equipment. All the consumables, the inks and the screens and computers and all that crap, that's all mine.
Yeah.
But all the heavy equipment is rented.
And you do have a I mean you I don't want to say a following, but it's almost like
I have a clientele.
You have clientele.
Yeah.
They always come back to you.
Make a couple $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not?
I could sell that.
You could sell that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like you
yeah.
could easily do that if you wanted to,
Yeah.
buddy. So well, something to think about.
I don't make a couple hundred. Let's clear that up.
Right.
I don't make a couple $100,000
Right.
a year.
The business
does.
yeah. Right. And you pay yourself out of that. So, anyways, let's switch gears. So, yeah, USA Boxing basically, ladies and gentlemen, has implemented now a new transgender policy allowing men to compete in the female category of amateur and Olympic style boxing. Before we get into the article, what's your thought on that?
It's a fucking should be ashamed of themselves. Should be ashamed of themselves.
Why?
So transgender, going from man to woman.
Yeah.
They're going to compete with other women. I don't really need to say anymore.
Yeah, but
I don't really need to say anymore.
I want to play devil's advocate right now.
You could play devil's advocate. Still a man. It's a man.
No, but they say they're a woman.
Just because okay, this is milk. I identify this marijuana as leche.
Leche.
This is leche. So I'm just drinking milk.
Okay. All right.
There. This is a banana.
Now, do you think that...
It's a joke. They should be ashamed. Whoever competes in that shit should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, I don't necessarily think the competitor per se. Although I do have my own. Look, I'm not for it at all. I'm just I'm just poking you a little bit.
No,
right?
I think it's a travesty. I think it's terrible. I think it should never be allowed. It is still a man, and he will dominate just like it's been done already. It's not the first time this has happened in sports.
Yeah,
it's happened in weightlifting and other shit, and they have dominated, broke records.
Well, so apparently, according to the article, so this is, let me just get into who this is from. This is from State of the Union. This has sparked criticism from female boxers and other athletes who argue that allowing men to compete against women in boxing poses a significant safety risk. I would agree. The purpose of this policy is to provide fairness and safety for all boxers, USA Boxing stated. They believe that this move will inevitably ruin boxing for women who have trained for years to compete at the highest level and could lead to serious injuries. This is wrong on so many levels. I will never agree to this. It's bad enough having trans women breaking records in other sports like track and field, swimming, and powerlifting, but it's a bit different to them breaking our skulls in combat sports where they aim is to hurt you, not break a record. Australian boxer Ebane Bridges wrote online. However, I think it's wrong in all sports, Bridges added. I have nothing against trans, but can't be skewing the line in sport. You don't see reference or debates for trans men in sport. That's a great point.
Yeah, it doesn't go the other way.
It ain't going the other way.
It doesn't go the other way.
Yeah, you got to sit back and wonder, why doesn't it go the other way?
Because they would dominate.
They would dominate. They would dominate. Okay. Let's see. It ain't just about the test levels, so that's testosterone levels. What about their bone density and a heap of other biological factors? I don't care about political correctness, Bridges said. It's politically incorrect to have a man fighting a woman, and I don't care. That's exactly what it is. This society is too soft. This is our health and safety. The girls need to stick together, or women's sport in 50 years will be filled with male-born champions. USA Boxing to allow men to punch women on camera under lights with fans cheering. NCAA volleyball player Macy Penny posted on X.
People are way too goddamn sensitive.
Interesting, man. Man, when I heard about this today, and I was shocked.
I couldn't disagree with something more.
Yeah, I was shocked, man. I'm just like, now, I did dive a little bit into what USA Box, like the parameters. They have to have, I think they have to be fully transitioned.
Doesn't matter.
I understand. I'm just, so for other people, just to,
so they don't have a penis.
That was the way I was interpreting it.
Yeah, big deal.
Their test levels have to be, I think, less than 0.5 millimoles per.
They still have man strength.
Well, if you spend 30 years of your life as a male and then you transition and then you're going to compete.
You got man strength.
Yeah, there's a fucking difference. Dude.
There's a big difference between man strength and women's strength.
There's a big difference. Yeah. I was shocked for the fact that you have USA Boxing. Just a violent sport, boxing in general altogether, and especially one of the premier boxing organizations in the country, and they're allowing a biological male, 20, 25, 30 years old, to transition and then compete against biological females. And there's a difference there. What is the difference? Well, the difference is, if you just break it down to boil what it is, you have a biological male and a biological female.
It's a physical difference.
Right. The biological male, although says, well, I'm female now, Okay, but you're still a biological male.
I'm a fat Asian.
No, you're
Female.
not.
I'm a fat female Asian. That's what I want to identify as.
Okay, but biologically you're not. Right?
I could be.
But you're not.
Ever.
You could say you
I never
are.
will be either.
Well, here's what I can
No
say.
matter what I do, I never will be.
I agree.
Yep.
Here's what I can say. I don't mind you wanting to identify as that.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking about,
Yeah.
right? And I think there needs to be a separate thing here where I think a lot of people, when they say, well, this is, when you say, oh, this shouldn't be happening, biological men shouldn't compete against biological women, even though they're trans, blah, blah, blah. And right away, especially like the left and what they want to say, well, you're transphobic, you're a bigot, and they love to label people, but it's like, no, that's not what it is. I don't care if I will stand up for anybody's freedom to be who they want to be in the world, as long as they're within the boundaries of society.
There has to be boundaries.
There has to be boundaries, and we can operate within the boundaries of
They
society.
know they're going to dominate.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They know.
Oh my God.
The same reason girls don't do it the other way.
Yeah.
Because they know they would get dominated.
Yes.
So they don't fuck around.
Yes.
Fuck around and find out.
Yes.
That's that term.
Yes.
These trans whatever
Women,
no offense, do you, right?
Yeah.
But you fucking know you're going to dominate. You know it.
Yeah, on the averages, yeah, you're going to dominate for sure.
You're going to be stronger. You're going to be faster.
Yes.
You're going to be able to take a better punch.
Yeah, right, because you have different bone density, all that sort of stuff.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, man. I'm really curious to watch some of these first fights. If this really does happen.
Drop some comments. Let us know what you guys think of this bullshit.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like I don't like if you want to transition and be.
That's
a
not what
woman,
we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking
Feel
about.
free.
I support
more
your
power
right.
to
If
you.
you're a grown adult, I support your right to do that.
I support your right to be dumb.
Well, whatever.
Anything.
Who the hell? I don't care. But now it's like, man, you're a
No, I was
biological.
saying you.
Oh, me dumb?
You
That's fine.
specifically.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you for
You're
supporting
an
my right
idiot,
to do that.
and I support it.
Well, I appreciate that. You're a biological male, biological female. But now you as a biological male say, well, I'm a female now. And I'm going to,
You think that gives you the right?
Well, if society, when I say society, it's not society as a whole, right? It is a radical group of individuals who push a certain agenda. You have people in power, political figures, heads of organizations, maybe like USA Boxing, who are also maybe part of that type of radical agenda, who push a narrative and pump it out there for what God, I don't know what the reason is. All of a sudden, like, boom, this is in the zeitgeist of the world now over the past decade.
I mean, maybe this guy's just been hurt and he wants to take out some anger on a woman.
Maybe so, but at the end of the day, the rest of the society doesn't have to go along with it. And I'm so tired. If at the end of the day, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I'm obviously not a woman. I'm obviously not a woman. I don't have any sisters that are competing in anything. Skylar's not competing anymore. If I were competing in something still, and I had a biological female transitioning into a male and wants to compete against me,
Who cares? You
I don't
care.
fucking care.
You know what I mean? It's a woman. No offense to women out there, but it's still a woman compared to a man in weightlifting or whatever.
Right,
you
like
want to call it.
if I was still playing football,
Yeah.
and right,
Okay.
and I'm 220 pounds.
Bring
still,
her on.
Right, I'm still squatting. At times squatting over 500 pounds. Oh, okay. You're a 220 pound female,
Which is
All
a
right.
big female.
That's a big female. I mean, even like.
She's gonna be slow. She's not gonna be. You could be the biggest 250-pound female against the biggest 250-pound man. There's no comparison.
When you're talking about in sport,
Yeah. Physically.
yeah, there's a major difference, right? So, but now when I look at it, like, man, I'm not okay with watching another biological man beat the shit out of women.
I was just thinking that, like, why, like, this guy feels okay going in to pound on women. Like, he's literally going in to beat up women.
Yeah,
He calls himself a woman, but he's still a dude.
Right.
And he knows he's going in there to beat a woman. He's going to beat a woman.
I just have a hard
It's a
time
different
with that,
mindset.
man.
It's a whole different mindset.
Yeah, I have a hard time with that, man.
Yeah.
And it's sad. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to last
It shouldn't.
because
Somebody's going to get hurt.
I feel like somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, really bad.
Because there have been incidences where you watch different more like B-level MMA fight organizations or boxing organizations, and you watch like trans women fight other biological, and they're getting the shit beat out of them.
No doubt, there are some badass women out there
I'm not saying
that can fight, and you know what I mean.
Listen,
like there are some badass
for
women.
sure, buddy. I'm not saying that on the.
So stop hating on women.
I'm not at all. I'm trying to stand up for women. There's on the.
Why are you
I'm
hating on
talking
women,
about
bro?
on the averages,
Why are you
dude.
hating on women?
I'm not at all.
Why? It's fucked up.
Listen. Trans women are women, right? Isn't that what we're saying here?
Are they?
That's not what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. Nope.
No, but I think when you have a individual who is an extreme, like a high level athlete, let's say they're a female. I'm not saying a high level female athlete, let's say in this case boxer, can't beat a biological male. I'm not saying that.
She could.
She could.
She can catch him right and beat him.
But the chances are not very high.
Well, if you sway that and turn that around.
Like if you took
if you took an above average boxing man
right
against a good boxing woman, I mean, the guy's probably going to win.
Yeah, I have no question.
9 times out of 10.
Dude, okay. We're watching our first trans female boxer in USA Boxing fight a biological female. Who are you betting on?
The trans.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hands down. I'm betting the house.
I don't even
dude.
have to see either of them.
Right, I'm betting the house.
I don't have to
right?
look at either of them.
Now, what was I going to say? A perfect example of talking about the fringes, where you have like a Leah Thomas individual who is like, I don't know. That was the I forget his name prior or her name prior to transitioning. But University of Penn swimmer.
Okay.
I don't know what Leah Thomas was ranked in the nation. It was something like, I don't know, 400 and some in the nation. She
as a man,
as
or
a man, as a male swimmer.
Okay, and then he probably number one for a
number fucking one.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on.
It's not even close.
And then the other part that frustrates me, and it kind of said it in the article a little bit, that biological women are like, yeah, good for you, yeah. Why are you clapping?
Till they get hit in the face.
Yeah. Until they're crushing you.
That trans comes up and punches you in the face.
Yeah, right.
And doesn't get in trouble for being a man.
And then all that you've worked for,
Yep.
competing against other biological women, all you work for.
These women have trained their whole lives for this.
And oh man, interesting. God, interesting times. And like I said, I don't really have a dog in the fight.
Neither of us do.
No. Speaking of the dog, your dog looks like Yoda right now.
Where is she?
She's behind you. Oh, Sadie. I don't have a dog in a fight, but you know what? It's interesting to find out and see. And no, maybe we're wrong, but I don't think we're wrong. I'm kind of interested to see the first scrap in USA Boxing between the trans woman.
It's a travesty.
Yeah,
Travesty.
Yeah, I was very surprised when I saw USA Boxing doing that. Very surprised, but we'll find out, man. I'm excited to see what lies ahead. Again, 2024 is shaping up to be a
hell of a year.
one hell of a year, brother.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I never tried cocaine.
Me neither.
I don't think I ever want to. I have enough energy now as it is.
I couldn't imagine you on coke.
No, not for
I
me,
never.
buddy.
You know why I never tried it?
What's that, buddy?
I've always thought it was dirty.
Okay.
But also, I have a big nose.
Yeah.
So I was like, as soon as I do it, I'm dead. I'm dead. If I ever try it, I'm dead.
thought-
There's no reason to even try it. I'm gonna die right there.
Yeah, not for me. I just stick to mushrooms and marijuana.
And mushrooms. I want some mushrooms.
Okay. I have to talk to you later.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey, let's wrap the Dog and Pony Show up, buddy.
Words of wisdom with digital slang. Actually, before we do that, I have a question to ask you.
Sure, bud.
Little what's inside of you.
Okay.
Have you ever pooped in the woods?
Many a times, brother. Many a times.
Have
you?
Yes.
When
I have.
I lived in a yurt for 6 months in the wintertime. In the dead of winter with wood burning stove. Where do you think?
Explain what a yurt is.
A yurt is like it's like a big tent almost. It's like a canvas tent, and mine was 12 by 16, I think it was. I had a wood burning stove in there, and I lived in there in the wintertime for about 6 months.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Just you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And no electricity, nothing like that. It was great. Had a little camp kitchen in there, heat up, cook food.
Where?
In actually on my dad's farm, all the way back in the woods.
In Deptford?
No, the Ville,
What's the Ville?
Franklinville.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll hit this again.
Go ahead.
Words of wisdom with digital slang. There is nothing impossible to they who will try. Just try.
Just try, baby.
Just try. Just go for it. Get off your ass and go for it.
Just try. Well, my friend, I think you're going to be trying next week at CES show. Trying to get new sponsors.
Yep.
New merch, new tech.
Yep.
To review.
Yep.
New contacts.
New collabs.
New collabs. I'm excited for you, buddy.
New friends. Other creators.
How do you make friends?
So far, it's been. I mean, we all know what each other looks like already.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us. So when we see each other at the event or at the smaller shows, because there's smaller shows and the big shows. There's smaller shows all week around it.
Okay.
And then there's big shows, but you always run into somebody. You're like, oh, what up?
Yeah.
And just hang out.
Interesting.
That's how I met the guy I do the other podcast with.
Oh, yeah,
New
yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
TV. We
Yeah.
just met at a show last year and
Hit it off.
Hit it off. Chilled the rest of the week every day.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
You're hard to make friends with, I think.
No, I'm not.
Actually, you're not. When I met
Not at
you,
all.
we were like instant connection.
Yeah, not at all. I'm just very quiet.
Yeah, you are quiet.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways,
But
thanks.
if I want to, but I'm not shy. I'm just quiet. There's
Yeah.
a big difference. If I want to talk to you, I will talk to you.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me.
If I don't want to talk to you, it's going to be very obvious.
All right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me, buddy. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for listening and watching. Check us out on all the different platforms. Like, subscribe, comment, share. We greatly appreciate it.
You said rately.
I did say greatly, I think.
Greatly.
I meant to say greatly.
Yeah.
My man here will be away all of next week.
See, senor.
And I'm excited for you, buddy. I mean, I'm excited to hear when you come back all the new stuff.
Yeah, I should have some content dropping on my main channel.
Yeah, go check out his main channel, Digital Slang, where all tech reviews are made.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Anyways, bye, everybody. Love yous.
Deuces.